Okay, very good. Now just close your eyes for a moment, because all I do is just do a closed eye process, okay? Just feel the cool air, and just sense yourself just sitting here. Just put your hands on your lap, put your feet on the floor, okay? And just begin to relax from the top of your head down to the tips of your toes, all the way back up to your nose. Because what you're about to do is spiral in a new combination of things inside your mind that are far more useful than what it is that was once going on there, now. As those problems have now passed inside the past behind you, you can clearly see how the future is changing now. Because as you're looking into the future in front of you, you can clearly see step by step all the things that is necessary for you to do to make all the sorts of things happen that you want to have happen now inside of you. So what you're going to begin to do is just notice from this day, when you leave this office, that you'll be going about your day, and somewhere inside your mind, your brain inside your head will be coalescing the new learnings and the new understandings, so that you begin to think of creative ways on what you can do for yourself to build your own business, so that you start making money, so that all those silly beliefs that you once had can just drift away, so that you start building new beliefs inside your mind, which say life can be easy. And in fact, as it is, you can begin seeing day by day how much more motivated you are, just because you're so much more happier deep inside yourself. Because as this happiness increases with every blink of your eye, you can clearly see your future ahead of you, day by day. People just coming to you, being magnetized of your magnetic energy, because you have something different than most agents have to offer. And in fact, you have something different that most people have to offer, which is a sincerity and honesty and integrity, that you can do things for other people on a professional level that makes you money, because the more they receive your sincerity so that you can help them get what they want, the more money you will make. And the more money you make, the more sincere you become about what it is that you do, so that others can perceive it even more, so that you make even more money and triple your income in a short amount of time. And in fact, it can be in these 3 months, beginning with the end of this week. So that now as you're sitting here, let's just take a look at the past for a moment and notice any spots that may look gray. Because right now what I want you to do is just lighten them up. Because the past just needs a little lightening up, just to make sure that anything that happened back then has nothing to do with what will happen in the future. Because whatever it is that happened in the past is now over. That's the beauty of the past, that the past is over. And now, as you take one more look at the past and notice if there are any other little gray spots that need to lighten up, just lighten them up, white them out, so that whatever resources it is that you needed to gain are already inside your head. Because let's face it, everyone makes mistakes. Myself, I've made a few, but everyone has. And now that those mistakes have taught you something, you can just let those resources rest inside your mind, so that you can look into the future and do different things differently, so that you do the right things at the right time. And now, the future is just the past moving by now. Because as you, just for one last time, move back into the past, what I want you to do is just float above your body, so that you see yourself sitting here, and you look behind you and see the past. And what I want you to do is just float back, all the way to the beginning of time, just moments before your conception. And what I want you to do is just sense the security inside yourself, sense the success about which you are going to have an easy life. And in fact, sense the happiness deep inside of you. Sense all that it is that you want to be. And now, bloop, you're born. And as you're floating towards the present moment, you begin to walk, you begin to stand, you begin to run and hop and skip and jump. And notice how differently all this past is right now, because you've begun to live it a lot more with ease and security and happiness, because that's what it's really meant to be. And now, as you're floating towards the present moment, just come back inside your body. That's right, just float back down and just have one more look at the past and just lighten up anything else that needs to be lightened up. Because it doesn't matter what it is that you felt back then, because all these new feelings that you can have now are so much more important. Because someone once told me that if, let's say, you were to see yourself sitting here from the top of the universe, if you're on top of the universe looking at yourself looking down, you can only see your present moment, because there is no past, and really the future is yet to be.